All right, everyone. So I want to start off tonight by apologizing for this recording. I had the wrong microphone on, and it's actually this camera microphone up here, and it sounds tinny and far away. Not, you can hear it, but you can also hear all of my typing and my air conditioner going, and you can hear a bunch of other stuff. So it's not the same sort of quality that we do here, and I apologize for that. But next week we'll be on. Oh, also next week's the next video, which I recorded also this evening. That one is going to be on this, and then the Databricks video I think was probably on this. So next week we'll be back on the good mic. Tonight we go through creating analytic apps, or not analytic apps, I apologize, creating an application with Streamlit and Snowflake, something that before I sat down to record, didn't even know I could do. I had seen another video about doing Streamlit plus Python plus a MySQL database, and I was like, I wonder if I could just do that with Snowflake instead. And as soon as I logged into Snowflake, there's a little thing that said Streamlit. It's like one of those things, once you know the word, you're like, you see things. So that's when I went in there and I was like, Streamlit. I said, okay, and I clicked the button, and there's a few things I missed on that early recording, but it was like housekeeping. So it was like putting together, schema, database, roles, granting usage on the roles, all that stuff. So that stuff's not on here, but for the most part, it takes about an hour to launch this app, which is super duper cool. And I'm excited for you to come along the journey with me. My name is Trayson Marks. I am an analytics engineer. I am also the managing partner at a company called DCG Analytics. We are a management consulting firm where we help our clients through their journey on analytics maturity, towards analytics maturity. We deal with things like process automation, Alteryx, viz work, database work, warehousing, all that stuff, actual high-level analytics, and then government things. Sorry, government. It's late. Governance, things of that nature. So thank you all for coming on this journey with me. Thank you for being in these videos. Thank you for continuing to watch. I very much appreciate it. And this is Cloud Punch, a podcast where we, a vlog. It's more of a vlog, but with the long form podcast feeling, where we talk about the cloud and we talk about analytic processes, and we just kind of just go through the things we see and the things we talk about in the industry, and learn some stuff. Worst intro ever. All right, so tonight we're going to do something a little bit new. I feel like I say that every time I'm doing this, but tonight we're actually building an app with Streamlit Snowflake. I saw a video about it, actually not using Snowflake, using MySQL and Python. So I went actually to go look in Snowflake, and there's an entire Streamlit section over there. So we're going to figure out what it takes to build, because I'm really curious how easy it is or how hard it is or what kind of knowledge I need. In order to deploy that, because there are other things that I want to talk about in the future, and this is going to give us a good baseline for app creation. So what I am going to do tonight, I don't know if you see I have a Mastodon shirt on, and I have a Mastodon big boy back there. It's signed by the band. I'm going to be listening to this tonight while I do this work. This is one of my favorite albums of all time, and it's 15 years old this week, which is crazy because I remember listening to it at in college when it came out, and I went and got that CD, and I actually still have it. But yeah, fun side thing about Trayson. Okay, so Streamlit apps. So when I just it's funny, I was just looking at projects when I logged in, and it said Streamlit, and I was like, wow, okay. That already exists for us here. What I did was I did the sample script. I created a role specifically for this, and then I granted usage to myself on that, and gave the role a bunch of privileges. Oh, I also created a database and a schema specifically for this, so we can just drop the whole thing whenever we're done if we want. So let's create a Streamlit app. Let's see what this looks like. So, all right. Choose database. Let's see here. Streamlit apps, Streamlit schema. Those are the app. That's the database and the schema name I created. Compute warehouse. Yep, that's fine. Yep, we're just going to leave that one for now. We're going to say create. Heck yeah. Okay, so it looks like can I just I'm honestly like it's like, oh yeah, you're done. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I am new to Streamlit, so we're gonna figure this out here. Okay, so let's see here. What have we done? Oh, cool. I got a little email notification over here that was saying that like, hey, welcome to Streamlit Snowflake. So I'll probably read this off camera, figure out what's going over there. But this is leveraging Python, right? So we still need Python in this. Okay, hold on. Sorry, this is way too loud. I left this way too loud. So there's still this Python engine that happens on the back. So let's just take a look through this. So Streamlit has its own Python package that it's pulling from Snowflake's Python library, it looks like, or wherever yes. I don't know. I know enough about, I know Python. Understanding how this is an existing package, I think, probably in this environment. So it's importing this from this package. I'm sorry. This is importing Streamlit directly. This is a different package. Nope. Sorry, this is pulling Streamlit from this package. Got it. Okay. Sorry. Again, this is what's going to be fun about hopefully future conversations because I don't understand. Again, I don't know enough about this to be dangerous, and I'm hoping we see tools that can even replace kind of these functions here. I will talk about it later. Okay, so let's see. So write directly to the app. Streamlit title, example Streamlit app, balloon. Okay, oh, and that's a balloon here. So hold on. Test, or let's call it Trace's CRUD app. Because I might be getting way ahead of myself on here, but I want to make an app that allows us to do CRUD functions on a data set, because that's super. So one of the great things to leverage applications in the analytics space. Okay, let's back up even further. Why are we building apps? If one of the biggest, I don't know if it's a problem with BI, but one of the biggest questions I get about BI generally is, one of the biggest questions I get generally about BI is like, oh, if I click on this thing, like if I am in my my BI, my dashboard, and I click on a thing, how do I make sure that information writes back, or how do I actually make a change that affects my business from the dashboard? And that's where apps come in. Now, I think there are some plugins for those. For Power BI, I think there's one, and there may be one for Tableau. I'm unsure. But this building some sort of application that allows users to like go in and make changes or decisions. Let's say we embedded this in a Power BI dashboard into like a SharePoint. That users could kind of go in and like manage their entire part of their workflow from this one location. Being able to build something cool like this, again, they could have been next to each other, can help bridge that gap between the two, between that write back. Because what I don't want is a user to go into a dashboard and like go and find something cool, and it's like, oh, hey, I actually need to make an action on this, and then they have to go into whatever their system of record is, and they have to go find whatever the thing is and make changes, and then they've either lost their thought process on whatever they're doing on their dashboard, or they have to make multiple changes in that way. So again, putting them next to each other would be really cool. So that's why we're even in this space now. Okay, how do I? So when I mention using CRUD, create. create, read, update, and delete. So if we can build an application where we actually are making adjustments to records in this database, we're going to be doing some cool stuff. So that may be something I do off screen, but essentially the idea is that we're going to try to build out. I say I'm going to build off screen because I don't know enough about Python to be super confident about my Python building on recording, because this will end up being 4 or 5 hours long. So we'll see what that looks like. We want to do something where we are demonstrating the ability to write to a database. Now, that doesn't mean we're writing directly back to a system of record, but what we can do from there is take those records and make some decision further. Like, you'd have to do some other level of integration, but just some way for users to interact with something and make a decision is the goal. I feel like I rambled a little too long on that, but that's what we're trying. That's why we're even here. That's why we're even looking at this. So let's see here. So in this example, it gives us the ability, this app gives us the ability to make some change to this number of high fives in Q3, and then it affects, let's see, follow the guides. So as we change this, oh, it's just changing this last bar here. Okay. The idea is, of course, that your application reflects based on some sort of interaction that you have. This is the demonstration. We understand it. Cool. Okay, here's the data set. We see high fives. Boom. Boom. Okay. I understand what's going on here. Okay, so let's see. So the title, this is Trayson's CRUD app. And then there's a balloon. What's this example with your arm code? Check out Streamlit. Check out easy to follow guide. Let's see just how easy to follow this guide actually is. All right, let's see installation. Let's see. Let's see where I can figure out specifically where that balloon is. Okay, nope. Interesting. Okay, so here's the balloon, title, balloon. Okay, hold on. Built with Streamlit. It looks to me that this is their example often. How do I was hoping this is, okay, so this is a container. Let's see. So this is creating a container. I assume it's this, oh yeah, so it's this whole container here. Interesting. Man, actually I'm really excited about figuring this out. So, so here's the Streamlit library, write in Magic. So this is the writing. Actually, this is pretty great documentation. I'm just looking at this. Let's accept all. Knowing very little. I actually might have to go do this before I do the rest of this video, but just like the setup of this documentation, it hasn't sent me to Git or anything weird. It's just like, here, read this, and here's the order of how you read this. And if you're looking for a specific thing, boom, it's right there. So this documentation is pretty darn good. Okay, let's take a look back into here. So yes, this documentation is pretty good. All right, cool, like that. We'll wish there was like a, hold on, let's see. We might go way too far down the rabbit hole on this. I might have to speed up this part of the video. I just want to, pictures. Wait, hold on. What is this? What is this? This is title. No, this is race. Yeah. Okay. Title. Streamlit. Okay. So this is this. Hold on. What if I just do this? Is this? Hopefully this will take me to some documentation. This has to be like some HTML thing or something that. Like, I'm hoping this takes me some, okay, no. Okay, sunglasses. How do I find the library of all these? That's what I want to know. Markdowns. Maybe this is it? No. No. Well, we'll get to this later. So it looks like this is some actual... elements? No. Input widgets. Oh, interesting. So these are like the, oh, this is going to be cool. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. All right. Let's back up for, and even, what's that? Okay. I need to pause this recording. I thought I was more ready for this. I'll be back in a second. All right. So I was going to go down the rabbit hole of like wireframing, but instead what I think I'm just going to do is do it in Paint, because Paint is cool. So essentially, I think what we're going to try to do is build a super simple app doing CRUD stuff. So we're just going to do create records for this. So let's say we want like a box, a text box. We'll have some title and then a text box. Actually, yeah, let's do this text box, and then it'll be like submit in, let's think, your name. That'll be a submit text. Some sort of text submit. And then there'll be a button here that says submit. And then submit text, free text. Sorry, I got some feedback saying that I wasn't speaking clearly enough into the microphone or wasn't loud enough. So hopefully this will fix that. Let's see, submit text, free text, and then in here will just be like a button. Submit button, and then we'll do some paragraph. And then photo title. And then maybe we'll change the colors. And then we'll make this bigger, because why not? Cool. Yeah, so it'll look like this. That's going to be our app. And I hit this button and I want it to write whatever we put here into the database, and we'll have like an ID and a timestamp. Cool. I like that. We'll go with that. Okay, and it looks like, so like we have things like this button that's going to, and a text input here. Okay. All right. Let's jump back into, were we? Okay. So let's see. CRUD app. We're going to say create. And you know what? Now that so we do that. So right, let's see. Replace. This is where it's actually doing this. Okay, interesting. I actually like this. It looks like this is what it's going to say, and this is what it's going to be linked to. Okay. These are comments. Okay, that's commented out. Got it. Oh no, it's not. Replace this. Code. Okay. Oh, no, it's just, I see, it's that triple for whatever that exists sometimes. And then this boldens it. So, okay, so let's say let's do the stars. Sample for how to create apps. Applications with CRUD functions. Right. Your favorite. Oh, there you go. Your favorite song, favorite album and artist. Favorite. Oh, maybe what we could do is 2 inputs. We're gonna do this. Favorite album. And I can, with CRUD functions, favorite album and artist. We'll do something like that. Okay, cool. Yep, and then maybe we would do, I'm going to leave this in here for something maybe in the future, because I like the reference of how that works. I could probably figure it out if I Googled hard enough, but I clearly don't know what I'm doing. So interesting here. Okay. All right. It's cool that it is giving me some sort of help. Okay, cool. So CRUD current credentials, yep, fine. Let's see, use an interactive slider to get user input. Okay. Actually want to do something else. So we're actually going to go to, where do we input widgets? So we're going to do text input. And yeah, so let's do this. Let's say, hello there. Title. So this is the, okay, so this is to write this, got it, okay, title equals. So we're gonna grab this here. Let's see here. So did I lose? Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. Really help. Oh, this is within the, okay, so let's do this. Movie title, let's do artist name, and then we'll just say Mastodon, because that's what we're doing here. This is artist. And then it seems like this is too easy. What have I not done right? Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna grab this again. One of the things I haven't seen is how we're gonna put this in a specific. So we're just call album equals text input album name. We'll call this Crack the Sky. Crack the Sky. Sorry, I'm gonna have to be very cognizant of being in front of this thing. So let's see here. What happens if I run? What does this change? Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so this is of course gonna break because of all that stuff. But if I change this, or if I hit, yep, cool. Actually, artist name. If I wanted them to be next to each other, I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Okay, let's see. Then what we want to do, that's cool. So that's just simply here. Click me. Let's see here. What happens when you do this, actually? Let's see. So this is going to do things eventually. Let's see here. C button resets. This is probably what it says. Type is primary. What is this type? Let's see. Type. Secondary. Optional string that specifies the button type. It can be primary for a button with additional emphasis on secondary for a normal button. No, we want to do primary. Defaults to secondary. Okay, so we would do right, say, okay, this is, okay, so this, we're going to have to figure out how to do the actual right part of this. It's primary, so this primary is this. Well, hello there. Huh. So this is saying, this is just some logic saying, okay, hold on. This is writing. Okay, this is an if statement. Okay, sorry. Just erase that if. Okay, so this is creating a. Okay, all right. So okay, I understand what's going on here. I guess I get it. This is creating a button here. This is also creating a button, saying that if you press this, then this. Otherwise, we click on this. This is goodbye. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Okay. I think I kind of understand this. So let's. We're probably going to have to do this a few things. So we're going to have to, what I'd like to do. Okay, we're going to go back to this application here. Let's see. And then this is to free text and artist and album. All right, cool. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. This example says st button. Okay, that's what it says. Primary. Okay, submit. So let's say we want to do submit. Okay. Cool, I've got a submit button. It doesn't do anything because I haven't told her what to do if it submits. So, but it's in there. So, wow, this is actually pretty easy. Let's see. Well, I say it's easy. I haven't got it to actually do anything yet. But the interface has been fun to write. So let's see. Okay, let's see here. So this is an if statement. How do I? Okay, let's see. Let's just look at the RSD button. These are all the things within it. Quarks equals none. Oh, okay. On click. Okay, let's see. On click equals. I gotta figure out how this. Oh, help equals. Okay. All right. Hold on. This T button. Help equals. Oh no, this has to be within the. Okay. So what I can do is something like this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then. That and then comma help equals once you submit an album, once you submit an album, the application will reset and allow to submit as many as you like. What does this look like? So the line break is going to be a problem there. All right, cool. That's fine. Oh, do I have? Let's see. Hold on here. I wonder if there has to be an order to this. Help submit. Let's see here. Help. Oh, when the button is hovered over. Okay. So if I hover over the button, okay, let's just cool. But I need to figure out how to get it to. I'm curious. I'm actually really curious about this. Let's see. If st button, say hello. Let's think about this how I would. So, so if hold on a second. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to figure out if this logic here, st right goodbye. Do I have to? Okay, although button symbols input, which is very common for buttons to deeply try to use the session state. Check the. Okay, there's probably a lot more I have to read on this. Session state. Well, let's do it. Session state is a way to share variables between reruns for each user session. The additional ability to store and persist. Oh, I'm not doing this. This is not a multi-page app, but this would be like, okay, that's if we want something to persist between. Okay, cool. Let's see. St button. Short elements. Let's see here. Media elements. All right, so let's see here. True. Okay. True. If the button was clicked on the last run of the app, false otherwise. Oh. Parameters. Okay. So how did this, if this. ST right. I want it to, how do I have it interact with another thing? Actually, this is where I would write it to a table. That's where okay. Okay, this is actually what we're going to do. It looks like this is happening. If this, so we did that. Let's hope, sorry, going back to this. Again, not like a developer, generally like this. If this, then, okay, how do I get it to write to input widgets, data elements, write in magic? Okay, st write stream. Write generators or streams magic. Anytime Streamlit sees this variable or literal value, it automatically writes that to your app, st write. Okay, we're gonna look at this st write. Okay. We're gonna Streamlit or write to database. Let's see here. Use data. You can use data to write data. First import data in Streamlit. Snowflake. It's just 5 easy steps. Let's see here. Import get active session. I wonder if I'm doing this in the wrong place. No. Okay. Get active session. Form update reports comment text. Gotcha. Import form. Session SQL insert into database. Date user comment values. Oh, so it is okay. If sub comment. This is what a lot of my life is, just reading through other people's code and seeing how you do it. We're not. Let's see here. So this is saying if s sub comment equals. So I have to create some logic that says. Okay, let's see. Into db.schema.table. Okay, so let's just try this. If st button submit, so if that's clicked. Right. No. Okay, hold on. Values session.sql. Did they bring in session? Session equals get active session. Did I do that already? Session. Yep. Okay. .sql. Okay. All right. Insert into it. So I have to create a table. Let's create a table real quick. Information schema, Streamlit schema, stages. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go to worksheets here. Table. Streamlit underscore apps dot streamlit. Oh goodness, streamlit underscore schema dot create. I don't want to use these albums. Favorite albums. Let's call it favorite albums.
says select like, no, let's see, create or replace table, and then, oh, I don't have to do as. Table name, do column name, column type. Okay, let's do, I'd like to add a key to it. Yeah, we're going to make sure we add a key. No, we're not going to add a key. Doesn't matter. Does it matter? Yeah, we're going to add a key to it. Okay. Table, I don't have to do as. So it's going to be artist. Oh, goodness. Artist. Varchar. Oh, our string. Goodness, hold on a second. Type. I gotta remember how to do this. Show me an example. Yep. Got it. Where all the way at the bottom. Oh, there's the using. That's how we do. Okay, let's see. Create table. Column number 1. Create table. What did I not do? Hold on. Create table. Add albums. Oh, is it? Create table, example name, column number. My table will be, no. Amount, number. Oh, oh goodness. Amount, number. Got it. Okay, so it's just. Okay, artist. Varchar. Hold on a second. Let me just. Oh goodness. Okay, right. Varchar. Okay. Goodness. We're gonna do Varchar and then just do 100. Just I can't. And then album. Varchar. Should do 1,000. There's probably a way to put a limit on those text inputs. We'll have to look at that in a second, and then we'll do time submitted. Timestamp. Let's see, is that 10 timestamp allies for the two? Yeah, that's fine. That's timestamp. Okay. All right. I think I think this has changed, by the way, too. Like this originally was date time and then moved to timestamp, and this was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago now. Okay, so that's that. But I do want to. I talked about doing a. Enforcement. Okay, default. Specifies whether default is on a certain column. Let's see. Sequence name is constantly. All default values defined by a specific expression going to be the following: constant value sequence reference. So okay, so like if I want to do this, yep, B. Okay, I use default 101. Insert rows with unique keys generated by sequence 1 explicit values. Okay, so values 100. So insert to foo B values. Default 101. Insert to foo values default. Okay. Yeah, so we're doing that. Create replace ID number. Yeah, let's do an ID. Okay, yep. Because this isn't ID number. Yeah, I like that. I think it's fine. Okay. It's been a second since I've been in here, so I gotta remember how to do all this stuff. Sorry. Okay, yep. Went to context value, see next contact type. Because we didn't define this. Create or replace sequence, people sequence, context sequence. People. Okay, so I have to create. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Looks like I have to create a table and a sequence. Sequence. Q. Is that what I saw? That how they did it? It doesn't have to, but okay. Yep. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then let's see. Then we parse the data, apply the JSON, generate unique identifiers for each person and contract, and insert the data 1%. Okay, select from, flatten JSON. Hold on, create replace table, input JSON variant. I don't. That's not what I want. Okay. Select F1 value person. Am I going down the wrong? So, start one, increment one. Let's just see what's wrap around low. Next value. Okay, hold on a second. This might be what I want here. Start. Oops, wrong one. Sequence album name sequence. Start one, increment one. Stand and go. Okay. ID number. Default. Okay. Is this gonna do what I want? I know how to do this in SQL Server. Let's see. Let's see here. Default. Album or sequence. Okay, hold on. So let's do this. So we did that. What happens if we do this? ID, boom. Okay. Number of times. Okay. I think that should do well. Default. Actually, can we do. Actually, I want to do this. Default. So I don't have to build it in my app. Snowflake. Default timestamp. Some timestamp is the default current timestamp. Okay, so all right, let's create or replace Okay, cool. So what we've done is we've created a table that will allow us to just drop these two fields in it. Hopefully, we'll see. Oh, it's doing this. All right, cool. Where was I? Okay, so we're done with this. We're done with this. We're done with this. We're done with this. We will desperately love this. Desperately love? Maybe I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but we very much love this. let's see. If sub comment values. Oh. Okay, I see what it's doing here. Comment text is the name of this. Okay, boom. We're gonna grab this here. And we are going to, oops. I'm gonna leave this here just so we can read it. Session SQL, so we're gonna say, so this is writing the code here. So this, we want this. I want to insert into this album, or this table. I bet this is, sorry, just a note here. I'm out of order. I think this, we would put like if we were going to give everyone access to this, I would set this as like some, what is it? Some, boy howdy, credentials for, so like a service credential. Oh, goodness, that was harder to say than I thought it was going to be. So let's see. But since this is just going to use whoever's logged in, which that's probably actually what we want in real life. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Then I would do, let's see, artist album. Okay, so this we're going to grab it. We're going to put into artist album. Okay, and then we're going to do, the value is going to be artist variable, and let's see, album variable. Okay. Dot collect. So this is essentially on the back end of this. Does it have to do, okay, hold on. Okay, nope, I need to undo whatever I just did there. Dude, indentation's weird. Hold on, if subcomment. If, here, I'm actually gonna remove this. I thought this would be a good idea, but it seems to not been a good idea. If this, then sessions values collect, and then this should be on the same. Okay, this is here. I think that means I get rid of all the rest of this. Holy sh! Does anybody realize what we just did? That is amazing. Oh, okay. Am I trying not to freak out? Because that was cool. We just did something really neat. I don't know how to deploy or embed or do any of that, but we just did exactly what we set out to do, which is awesome. I want this to reset. I also want this to reset these values here, but let's say the hunter. If I'm going to submit a second one. Okay, now let's make sure this stuff works correctly. Heck yeah. Timestamps are updating. IDs are updating. Now I want to reset this and add the current user. I don't care. This is good. Again, we could set up all sorts of rules around this. Holy crap. Again, I can't believe we just got that to do. Okay, and then... and then equals equals. I don't know if this is going to work correctly, but let's what? So if I do this, is it going to reset these? No, it did not. In this, but somewhere in the ether, it did reset these values here. Oops. Oh goodness. Show me. Okay. Okay. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. Dang it. Button. And then how do I this whole Boolean. So this is saying that this is the, okay. Okay. Button, reset form. Refresh. Is that the correct? Reset widgets after to reset. You can manage app or then resetting app via a button. Okay. Let's just reset. Right. You know, I don't even care. Eventually, I'd like to get this. For the purposes of this, we made this application do the thing we wanted to do. We can figure out how to do the other stuff later. Hot dang! Is this paint? This is better, almost than yeah. No, this is what we asked. This is what we want to do. Dang. Okay, cool. Recap here. In Snowflake, we just launched Streamlit. And now, of course, I have no idea how much this cost me or any of that stuff. I don't imagine it's not a ton. We'll see. Yeah, we'll check and see how much that cost me to do. But I, up here at the, where was I? Logged back into Snowflake. Under projects, we hit Streamlit. And how do I find my app? Do I have to hit Streamlit again? Streamlit. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, can we rename this? Oh, whoa. Here's the edit here. So, okay, how does share work? I'm going to later figure out what I can actually do with this. But okay, so we created a Streamlit. Some things you didn't see me do is essentially all of this except for the bottom. I created a database, a schema. I must have undone this at some point in time. I also... Oh, no, hold on. I must have reset my whole thing here at some point in time. But, yeah, so I set this up, actually, and I set up a role. And that should all be managed through the role. But we created this table, and then... well, we didn't do it in this order necessarily, but this is what we'd have to do. So we have some place that we're storing data. And then we created this sample application. And we actually have it writing back to data. And we did this in roughly 50 minutes, which is really dang cool. Now I want to do other CRUD stuff. Dang. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks everybody for showing up. Be excited about other things we're going to do in the future, because this has just like opened my world for... okay, we're no longer a mess, and I need to pause this. Hold on. This has opened up my world for like what we can do in a lot of places, I guess. Okay. Everyone have a great night. Thanks for coming out. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and if you didn't, I understand. But if you didn't, why are you still here an hour later? Huh? Answer that. But thank you to everyone who does watch these whole things. There are people that reached out to me, and all. If you're still here, thank you very much. And everyone, have a great evening, or day, or morning, or wherever you are, whenever you are.